Welcome to NyxNyne. Pleasure to have you joining me. And if no one's told you today, I love you. First, we're going to pull some identifiers. This is a general message. So if you don't hear your zodiac sign, it doesn't mean that it's not for you. It just helps us identify who it's for. We have Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries. Hope everyone's having a good day today or tonight. I'm feeling particularly good today. It is retrograde, but those type of things only affect you negatively if you allow it to, or if you believe it does. First card to pop out is turning pain into purpose. Your struggles can become the foundation for your greatest strength. The anger within. Anger is a teacher, not an enemy. Explore its roots rather than suppressing it. Stories we tell ourselves. Are you narrating your life through the lens of limitation or empowerment? So, as I was saying, how you view something, if you view it negatively, it'll be negative. If you view it positively, it'll be a positive. You can have a positive outlook on it in your life. So, are you looking through the lens of empowerment, or are you letting something hold you back? And what painful situation have you gone through that is possibly holding anger within your heart? The prison of regret. I feel like this is in correlation to maybe a toxic workplace. Maybe you had some painful situation happen to you at a workplace and you held a lot of anger inside. You didn't speak your mind when things were done unjustly to you, when you were treated poorly at possibly a 9 to 5. You probably held that anger inside your heart instead of speaking your mind and voicing your objections. And holding anger inside can make you sick physically. Whatever is going on inside can manifest itself on the external. So, in a prison of regret, maybe you regret working there. Maybe you regret not leaving sooner. I know it can be scary to walk away from a 9 to 5 because, you have that financial security. But working a 9 to 5, if it's making you sick, if you have anger boiling inside you from it, you need to just let it go and transmute that pain into a purpose, maybe to become an entrepreneur. And on the other side of that pain, there's always going to be some joy. You're always going to see, look at the bottom of the deck, unexpressed grief. So maybe this job is causing grief in your life, is making you feel like you can't be yourself fully. And if you have an idea for a business and you want to become an entrepreneur, you need to transmute that pain. Use that pain to motivate you. Spiritual bypass. Embrace the full spectrum of your emotions. Avoiding pain with positivity delays growth. Don't avoid the pain, run to the pain. On the other side of the pain is joy, as I said, like childbirth. You go through the pain of contractions. Any woman out there who's ever had a baby knows that's some real pain. I mean, every birth is different. Every labor and delivery is different. But one of my children, the pain was unbearable, and I was in it for 2 days, 2 full days, nonstop pain. But on the other side of that pain, I got this cutie patootie, this little cutie. So, it was worth all the pain that we go through as moms, even when the children become older. and they're not acting as favorable as we would like them to. It's still a joy to have them in our life. Strength and vulnerability. True courage is allowing yourself to be seen even in your most raw state. So maybe you're scared to be an entrepreneur. You're scared to move forward with your ideas because it may require you to become vulnerable and put yourself out there and show a side of yourself that maybe no one else has seen. Your family members don't know. I know I mentioned in one of my videos, I said we wear different masks to our family members and our friends. And sometimes you gotta let everyone see your authentic self. You just gotta be yourself, and in that you'll find courage. Do it scared. Go through it scared. The mirror effect. What frustrates you in others is a reflection of something unhealed. So maybe in your workplace, you're dealing with some coworkers that are mirroring back to you some unfavorable behavior, treating you poorly. The weight of trauma. This job is traumatizing you. And if something's traumatizing you, what do you need to do? You need to heal. And how can you heal in the fire? You can't heal while you're still currently being burned. You gotta move away from the fire so you can heal yourself. You're moving into a better time in your life. Codependency patterns. So as I said, you're relying on this job for financial stability, but you can find financial income in other areas. Maybe you can be blessed by a family member. You got to trust that the universe will take care of you. And if you can't, maybe you work on your endeavors while you're still working the 9 to 5 and just emotionally detach from the situation, just become numb to the situation. I am very good at that. Very good. I can be in the same room with someone that I don't particularly care for, and it doesn't affect me. I don't even see them. I don't feel their energy. I just have like a wall. So maybe build a little dome around yourself energetically so nothing bothers you. Dark night of the soul. You're undergoing deep transformation. Trust that this darkness is leading to the light. When you go through a tunnel, you got to go through the darkness. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel and you just go towards it. Just keep pushing through. Sometimes the darkness is scary for some people, but you got to go through it. Do it scared, as I said. Soul contracts and lessons. The people who trigger you the most are often your greatest spiritual teachers. That's transmuting that energy. You got a coworker that's annoying you really bad, doing some things you don't like, and it's triggering you. Let it teach you. It can teach you. Whatever our triggers are, it holds a mirror up to the area in our life that we need to work on and we need to become better at. So allow those triggers to flow in. I'm going to pull some clarifiers now. The moon. Maybe you work this job at night. The lily. So in this job, you could be doing the best that you can do. And you may be outshining other coworkers, which is possibly where the hate is coming from. And confirmation, my backlight just went out. So you're possibly outdoing all your other coworkers and shining, and they don't like that. Sometimes when we do too good of a job, we make other people look bad. When we're mediocre, the other people look good. So the bouquet. So that's 2 flower cards. I think you're shining at this job. You're doing what you need to do. You're outshining the other ones, and it's bringing some heat your way. Now you're at a crossroads. You got to decide what you want to do. You want to stay at this job? You want to go? You got to make that decision to move forward or stay back. And confirmation. You giving that letter of resignation. You giving that 2 weeks notice. Or you have it in your drafts already, ready to hit send to whoever you need to send it to. And the ring. You could have someone who's possibly interested in being with you at your job. And that could be a source of hate too. Because if somebody wants to be with you and you don't necessarily want to be with them, they could be making your job life a little difficult. And also with the letter, it could be you getting another job offer. Someone's maybe offering you a job with their company, or a proposal for a new offer is coming your way. The mice. The mice. Okay. I don't like to go a negative route, but I'm going to take this as gossip. You got three little blind mice at your job talking about you, gossiping. Maybe, I think that the phrase is gang stalking, when like people gang up against you and they have their own little cliques and they're trying to come against you at your job. But you know what you got to do with that. It's nothing. You just build up that little fort of energy around yourself and protect yourself from that energy. It doesn't even exist. You're there for what, 8, 10 hours out of your life? You're there to get your check, and you're going to use that check, confirmation. You're going to use that check to fund your future endeavors, your entrepreneurship. Use that 9 to 5 to support your future endeavors, to work for yourself. So reinvest that money back into yourself. The child. Maybe you're using this job to pay for something with your family, your children, and you're scared because you're responsible. The stork. I'll put this one to the side because nothing's coming to me for that. And the book. You do things by the book. That can have somebody upset too. One of your coworkers likes to take shortcuts, and you do everything by the book. You follow the rules, you do things how you're supposed to do things, and that's angering somebody because they want you to take the shortcuts. You're also working on your self-improvement, your knowledge. Doing the right thing sometimes comes at a cost, especially when somebody else don't want to do the right thing. Okay, this one popped out. The mystic, intuition, high priestess, visionary. There's a reason you have those dreams. So you could be having dreams telling you what you need to do, the next step you need to take in this situation. Any more? Growing pains, healing, patience. And you're using your third eye in this situation. You're using your intuition to tell you which direction you need to go. The meaning is in the middle. And what's in the middle? Your third eye. Your third eye is in the middle. Your intuition will always guide you in the right direction. Sometimes when we talk to family members or friends, they speak from their point of fear. So it could be good advice coming from them. They feel it's good advice, but it could steer you in the wrong direction because they're reflecting their pain and what they've been through onto you. So they're giving you advice based on their experiences in the past. Doesn't mean they have any ill intent, but you need to trust yourself. Follow what your intention, what your intuition and your third eye is telling you to do. The mirror, self-reflection, writer, big picture. So you see the big picture. You know you're meant for more. You know that this job is not the big picture and you're not meant to stay there. The shaman. And in this photo, she has a piece of paper in front of her and it says, am I crazy or is it the moon? We are in retrograde. So everything's going to be heightened. Everything you feel right now is going to be heightened, be it negative or positive. Goddess of the sea, abundance. Yeah, you're going to be good. When you leave this job, you're going to be good no matter what. You are abundant. Everything flows to you naturally. Resources, money, you're going to be good. Just be patient. It will come. The sun, manifestation, power. So be patient. Be patient. Just sit. Sit in the situation and the answers will come to you. breaking into bloom. Sometimes you will break before you bloom. This situation could possibly be breaking you down. But you're gonna bloom into what? What's the first two cards we got? Where is it? I know we had it. We had flowers in this reading, somewhere in this reading. So you're gonna break before you bloom. On the other side of that pain is you're gonna bloom, right? And everybody's gonna be sitting around watching it. Those old co-workers, family members who didn't particularly care for you, they're gonna watch you bloom. All right, now get your yes and no questions ready in your mind. Possibly, should you leave the job? Should you stay? So we got yes, yes. News, good message, new ideas, act fast, move forward. So yes, you should leave that job and you should move forward. Get results quickly, stop delays, a journey. So you got your answer with that. Now my favorite part, we are going to pull a song, a random song, and channel a message from that song. We're going to take a look at the title as well as the lyrics. Ready? Okay. Okay, the song is Do You Dirty by Kalani. Up for hours drinking, posted up, just reflecting on it. And I know you won't believe me, but babe, I'm cold. And yeah, life is cold. I say, swear you won't come near me. Keep your heart, 'cause I can F you up. Or have you never thinking clearly? Never thinking clearly. Have you all up in your feelings? This job is doing you dirty. This job is running you through the mud, okay? You need to relax, release, breathe. Do it with me. Release, release, release. Okay? All right. I hope this message, I know this message was beneficial to you. I love you. And in the meantime, stay in the light.